psychicfuture.com, and this is your horoscope for the 20th to the 26th of May. So this is the first full week of Mars in Cancer. What Mars in Cancer is going to do is it is going to change our motivation a little bit and drive us towards things that are ruled by the moon. So before I talk about that, just to explain a little bit, Mars in Cancer is not the best fit. Mars actually prefers being in the opposite sign, Capricorn, because Capricorn is all about kind of pushing forwards and being driven, which is very Mars-like qualities. Mars is the god of war. So if you put the god of war into the sign of Cancer, which is ruled by the moon, it's all about nurturing and home life and feelings, then it doesn't really feel like a good fit. It kind of feels like perhaps it's being motivated into softer territories than it wants to be motivated in towards. Like Mars wants to be kind of hard and warlike. So yeah, this kind of opposite might have you feeling a little bit stuck in home territory. So perhaps you want to stay at home more, or perhaps you might have some sort of problem at home that you need to deal with, and then that becomes your focus. You might find yourself being a little bit more touchy than usual. Maybe your feelings are getting hurt by people. On top of this, we do actually have Mercury moving into Gemini this week, which is a good placement. So if you try and like analyze this rather than trying to deal with things from a feelings perspective, try and think about it instead. So if someone does hurt your feelings or say something, try and analyze why that is. Why did that hurt you? Where has that come from? Rather than kind of going off on one at somebody or at yourself or feeling upset. And in addition, for you, Taurus, it might get a little bit slow moving because Mars in Cancer is not the quickest moving. So you might find that everything slows down a little bit and that you don't really know where you're progressing towards or where your motivation's gone. Maybe you start to feel even lazy, for example. To kind of counteract this, again, use that analytical quality to like dive into the why. Like, why are you feeling a little bit lazy? Why are you feeling slow? Why are things not going in at the pace that you want them to? And just try and use this like Mercury and Gemini energy to analyse what Mars in Cancer is doing for you. Of course, you can call one of our Psychic Future advisors and they can look at your exact chart to see where in which house it's going to fall and give you a little bit more detail about that. But it's just really easy to just ask yourself the question, like, why do I feel like that? Why has that triggered me? Why are things moving slowly right now? What can I do to amp up this energy a little bit more? So that is it this week, and I hope you have a lovely one, and I'll see you next time.